gonna buck him, right?
Yep.
I am the storm that is approaching.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
Ja moin.
I used to be an avid reader. I used to be an avid reader. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Case closed. Scheiß Radio abstellen. Dankeschön. I hate whiskey, aber überall Whisky stehen.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Warner, who hired me, didn't like the way I closed this case. What you can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of the mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling? Skills. Sanity. Oh god, okay. Edward Spears is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the last battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of the fallen comrades without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Okay, nice. Psychology. Spot hidden. Eloquence. Strength. Medicine. Occultism. And investigation. Dark water. No. Places. Pierce Investigation Agency, a private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Resettled scores, disappearances that are not actual disappearances. It's less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division, the man of the battalion who fell. The
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oha, 8. Shit. Okay, Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior, or on the analysis of objects. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Strength. Strength increases your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chance of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chance of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object. And picking locks. Ich mach das.
Mr. Pierce, our files will soon be up to date. And
let's go, no.
on a
Alter,
related
Patrick!
matter,
Yo, what the
may I
fuck?
raise a sensitive question?
Hey!
What's wrong?
What up?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors.
Alter, Patrick
And
himself.
it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Der Dude konnte ihn mit irgendwie...
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Dies uns erstmal.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look, I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Dat is wel spectaculair.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Het ziet niet uit wie Iris. Vielleicht sehen wir noch ihre Unterschrift, aber das da unten rechts im Ecke sieht nicht aus wie eine Unterschrift. Es sieht aus wie eine Message. Und ja, es sieht aus wie für jemanden, der fucking crazy ist.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out a part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their son Simon. I guess.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
So, jetzt. This will affect your destiny. Bro, ich habe einen Schluck genommen. Bro, what the hell, boy?
Natural sciences, linguistics. I should get rid of all this stuff. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Ich finde irgendwie komisch, das sieht aus wie ein Fisch, bis da. Und dann da irgendwie wie eine Krabbe. So die Augen, die Beine und so. Die Zange. Irgendwie. It's been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Nice.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I wonder why I still take these things.
Yo, ich habe Sleeping Pills. Kann ich irgendwie so oder so. Okay, leave for Darkwater. Let's go. So, jetzt muss ich schnell. So. Enter madness.
almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alright. Sehr heimlich. Jo, geil Schiff der Euro-Reich. Die Insel ist sehr heimelig, Alter.
You can't...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anymore.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Das Game ist übrigens schon älter.
You
Also
can't understand. You're not sailors.
Top-Grafik wird man da nicht finden.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard! You'll see what a true sailor's
There's
got
nothing
in
for
his
you
belly.
here either. Beat
Hear
it.
that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
There's
What did
nothing
he
for you
call us
here
just
either.
now?
I
Beat
said
it.
you were a bilge rat. And even a poxed limpet. You think we don't know what?
Talk to Fitzroy, go to the bar.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh ja, Lampe. Hört ihr nach? Warum? Ich sollte mit ihm reden. Hä?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Clear. Keep your man on the road. Cannot afford to provoke us. So this message, just make a payment. Carry him. Threatening them.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Scheißhaus, Mann.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Hey, Volume 2. Also, ich glaube, es ist ja kein Spoiler, in einem Game geht es um Cthulhu. Das Lovecraftian Monster. The Old Gods. Was ich mir einfach frage, kann man da am Anfang vom Game schon so wirklich Easter Eggs von Cthulhu finden? Also das sieht ein bisschen danach aus. Ich habe selber ja so eine kleine Steinfigur aus dem originalen Buch, also was so gemacht ist. Es ist ja nicht, also wahrscheinlich ist es nicht wirklich Stein, aber es sieht auf jeden Fall so aus, wie es im
This man
Ding
and
beschrieben
Fitzroy
ist.
could be twins.
In this photo, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Okay. Ja, ich muss einfach mal dem Typ sein.
What a macabre souvenir.
Also, er hat einen Zwillingsbruder quasi mit einem Holzbein. Und das Holzbein chillt einfach da. Übrigens gleiche Tasche wieder unten. Also wieder drunter. So.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Aye.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still readable, legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Ooh.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on dark water, and already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Ich finde, die beiden Sachen sollte ich eigentlich nicht nachschauen, weil es geht mir scheissdreck an. Das erst recht nicht, das ist einfach so rumgelegen, das... Ja. Aber das...
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Der Typ ist cool. Ich mag den. Das ist wahrscheinlich ein Fehler und er ist wahrscheinlich der grösste Bösewicht in diesem Game. Oh. Sie haben Progress gemacht.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
These wounds.
Ja.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Ah. Ich kriege gerade Gänsehaut, wenn ich mir so vorstelle, du gehst so ins Wasser, machst die Augen auf, so unter Wasser und du schaffst so Cthulhu seinen Kopf dort. Oh. Nein, danke, nein, danke. Ja, ich will das nicht knacken. Nein, stopp, auf! Das habe ich nicht wollen.
There.
Ich habe... Oh Gott.
Hello, old friend.
A bottle of liquor. Ich find's geil. Dort einer ist ein Polizist, haben sie richtig doof einfach mal so rein. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Das sieht nicht nach Deutsch aus oder so. Oder Englisch. Bro. Weißt du, ich bin ein fucking Investigator und ich kriege ein Bild von einer Verstorbenen, die ich muss untersuchen muss. Mit irgend so komischem Symbol drauf. Ah, was ist das?
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Dankeschön. Ich hasse so Hafenstädte. Ich habe ja ziemlich Respekt vor offenen Gewässern. Das ist so eine, wie soll ich sagen, eigentlich eine ziemlich common Phobia, so offene tiefe Gewässer. Ja. Ich hasse so Hafenstädte. Es kommt mir gerade kalte Schauer über den Rücken. Wir haben so Vorschuss in dem Wasser in die Arbeit zu gehen und so. Also ins Wasser zu gehen. Fisherman, würde ich sagen. Crab. Ich meine, ich kann in die Bar gehen, aber ich meine... Ich probiere eigentlich wirklich...
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Nice.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Alrighty then.
Come on, you can tell me.
No, if it gets out...
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Also das auf keinen Fall, weil ich jetzt gerade gefragt, so, ja.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that. I will fucking break into his home and fucking disturb him. Sorry.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Als ob die mich nicht würde sehen, Bruder. Okay, ich muss irgendwie ins Warehouse, aber an denen komme ich ja nicht vorbei. Und sagen, dass Cat mich schickt, ist ja obviously eine dumme Idee. Also, dümmere Idee gibt es ja gar nicht. Weil ich habe sie ja überhaupt erst gefragt, wer Cat ist.
You can't understand, you're not sailors.
Ja, und du hast die gleichen 3 Voice Lines, die halt die Fresse. Oh. Das ist ja neu.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Im Hintergrund Fitzroy etwas, aber es sieht aus wie die Schrift am Ding.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
This will affect your destiny.
I think we'll get along well.
Ja, ich hab's so gewusst, das will affect your destiny. Ich hab's so gewusst.
That'll be all for now.
Ich hab's so gewusst, Alter, Digga, I drink und... Na.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Ich finde es ein bisschen schade, dass... Ich meine, ja, das hat wahrscheinlich kein $1,000,000 gehabt, aber...
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
He said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Miss Boker, always free for the lady. Ich schätze mal, die Miss Boker ist die Cat.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
I'm trying, you're not making hard. Also die zwei Dudes sind jetzt da, also theoretisch könnte ich ja jetzt mit ihnen, was ich meine. Die sind ja da.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Nope. Never. Da ist nichts, da ist nichts, da ist nichts zu machen. Okay, das Einzige, was ich kann machen, wenn ich stehe, ist sagen, dass ich halt verkehrt.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two Sodai third.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Jetzt hat sich wahrscheinlich irgendetwas geändert. Irgendwo. Oh. Ich denke, ich habe so Augen gesehen. So.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Aha. Sind die da weg?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Yo, Digga, was macht so ein Auto da?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Bro, wenn ich so irgendein Rätsel muss lösen, Alter. Da, da rauf und da.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Cool, also jetzt muss ich wieder runter. Da ist ein Winding. Was ist das? Cool.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Und da ist im Fall genau der gleiche. Oh, a ratchet device.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh. Aha.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Nice.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Alles gerade alles schon kaputt gemacht.
Damn, I broke it.
Ja, und was habe ich kaputt gemacht? Muss ich jetzt noch mehr Teile finden? Will ich mich verarschen? Das ist ja nicht mehr. Oder hat ich noch mehr Teile müssen finden? Damit es nicht kaputt gegangen war. Ja, super, was mache ich jetzt? Zwei Points. Jetzt ist das übernommen. Nein. Ah, ich drück ganz falsch Knopf. Charles. Sarah. Simon. Warum ist das okkult? The regular sketch is what local is the last sketch. Disappearing from the fishing zone of the dark water whalers, the crew of the Scylla needing a gigantic and monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the Times still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, it's as if it was maintained by the survivors. Cool, also ich habe es jetzt kaputt gemacht und jetzt komme ich da nicht rein. Stabil.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh Gott. Alter. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Und wo ist sie jetzt? Alter, kann ich ihre fucking Sleeping Pills geben, irgendwie? Also ich kann wieder dahinter, oder ist sie jetzt wieder drin? Sie ist wieder drin. Inhabitants. Gang Boss. Kann ich? Wenn ich jetzt auch wieder dahinter laufe, werde ich dann einfach instant wieder verprügelt, oder? Was passiert, wenn ich so dahinter laufe? Ich werde, wenn ich jetzt so reingehe, da kann ich nicht mehr machen. Da habe ich das Rätsel in Anführungszeichen gelöst. Oder? Nicht wirklich. I'll have to deal with her. Ich rede aber mit dem.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay, das hat mir jetzt nicht wirklich viel gebracht. Vielleicht kann ich aber mit ihr reden. Haha, wahrscheinlich, oder? Hey.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, warum läuft die so langsam? Alter, ich renne nicht einmal und ich bin schneller als sie. Warum läuft die so langsam, Alter?
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
What exactly? Oh. Oh, what's up? Sie muss sich das eigene Schloss
That's how it's
knacken.
done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Bevor den Innengang will ich noch gucken. Weil aus irgendeinem Grund, wenn du so dort laufen kannst, sieht das Huren aus, als wäre das ist eine perfekte Wiese punktet. Ich mag noch mehr Alk. Ich wette, das wird 100% gut gehen. No trouble whatsoever. Also dafür, dass das Haus abbrennt, ist sieht das noch hure gut aus.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? What happened here? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Very bad then. Oh shit, what the
Whoever
fuck?
hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine? Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Schön Franzos. Kannst nicht mitnehmen. Oh, das ist sie. Das ist das Bild von ihr. Creepy Motherfucker. Ach. Disgusting. Das sind Türen, die ich aufmachen.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car is parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Dum dum dum. Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to the place thought to be abandoned reveals to surprise signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Gut, ich bin mit dieser Cutscene, aber naja. Ich habe gesagt, der Typ wird 100% sterben. Da. Aber bevor er jetzt da folgt, will ich jetzt durchschalten, das oben.
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Aber Frau. Ich bin gerade so verschrocken, Digga. Der Typ, der einfach so einfach redet, ich habe nichts gesehen. So, ich habe gerade sagen, ja, das ist wahrscheinlich dort, wo der Silas wohnt, und dann von der Typ einfach so redet, Digga. Okay, fuck off, ich habe irgendwie was gehört. Aha. Aha. Oh, there's a
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Warum ist nur ein Blätter? Bro, kein einziger Baum mit Blättern. Okay, creepy atmosphere. Check.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't
Poor
expect to
kid.
set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Also, im Bubsi-Grab sagt er nichts. Aber ich schätze mal auch frische Blumen, weil das ist genau das gleiche Essen. Das Kind und die Mutter kriegen neue Blumen. Der Vater jedoch, sein Zeug wird zerstört. Interesting. Ich würde gerne die Lampe mit, weil die ist gut. So, can we please go now? Alright, gut, dann gehen wir weiter. Oh, I swear to God, wenn ich von dem Silas jumpscared wird, Alter. I am not going to enjoy that. Also atmosphärisch ist das Game 10 out of 10. Kann ich jetzt schon mal sagen.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Fucking Christ, Alter. Der Typ hat mich vielleicht erschreckt in der Cutscene kurz. Also ich habe genau gewusst, dass es kommt, aber ich kann nicht erwarten, dass das eine fucking Axt neben meinem Kopf ist. Ah, hallo, Mr. Policeman.
Yes. Shall we enter?
Nein, noch nicht. Große Hilfe sind da gesehen. Ich war fast umgebracht worden. Nice, danke. Bro, es wäre Gott, wenn das Game so sagt, Alter, du musst ins Haus rein. Und ich gehe jetzt gerade nicht ins Haus. Und wenn jetzt einfach irgendein fucking Kultist kommt und mich absticht und das Game sagt, ja, wärst du ins Haus gegangen?
This gate is locked.
Ja, ich habe einen Key. Okay, Bullshit. Du hättest safe, wenn ich so Okkultisten-Ding, meine Okkultist-Stats höher hat, könnte ich da etwas finden. Weil Bullshit, dass so einfach so eine Abspaltung ist, wo einfach nichts ist. So eine Weggabelung. Das ist ein cooler Ausblick.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
So, he's a drinker. Cool. Was soll immer das jetzt brauchen?
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. Wie kommt die Axt hier runter? Er ist nicht hier runtergekommen. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Die gleiche Brand Whisky wie wir. Später, oh. Gut, ich schieße mir nicht einmal ins Haus. Bro, ich swear to God, das war so das perfekte Game. Zum einfach so hier und wieder einfach irgendwie. So dort im Hintergrund oder so, einfach so einen Okkultist durchlaufen zu sehen oder so. Das war das perfekte Game für so eine Shit.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Der Typ wird so hart sterben. Ich hätte können sagen, dass er nicht mitkommt, weil er hat mir am Schluss eh nicht gebracht. Er ist eigentlich mitgekommen, um mich vor dem Silas beschützen. Oder dem Silas auf jeden Fall reassuren, dass ich kein irgendwie Looter bin oder so. Und er hat nichts gebracht. Und dass ich ihn jetzt mitnehme, wird einfach zu seinem Tod führen. 100%. Tragic. Aber egal.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Cringe, bro. Cringe, cringe. Yeah, true, true, true. True, David. True.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Sieht köstlich aus. Ah.
What kind of meat is this?
I don't want to know.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day.
Ze doet die
The scene of
gasten.
the fire is next door.
Oh, oh, fuck off. Dit was dan verraakt. Okay.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Idee. Mike Lüter zu machen.
They had a fight. Why?
Mit Mike Lüter zu machen. Oh shit. Muss schnell schauen, einen Moment. So besser? Schon? So besser? So besser? Immer noch zu leislich? Du musst sagen. Ist so besser? Oder bin ich immer noch zu leislich? Oder soll ich das Game einfach leislicher stellen? Nicht wirklich, okay. Soll ich das Game einfach leislicher machen, oder? Weil sonst muss ich halt legit irgendwie... Irgendwie schnell etwas finden. Einen Moment. Mikrofon Lautstärke ist auf 100%. I don't know, man. Mikrofon ist auf 100%. Aber ich sehe es. Ja, warte schon. Ich muss schnell schauen. Das ist. Ja, das will ich nicht. Also das ist gut. Dann muss ich vielleicht schnell. Ist so besser? Ist jetzt verstärkt. Ist jetzt ziemlich. So besser? Ja? Nein? You gotta say. So ist besser. Okay. Ah, ich habe 4 Punkte. Was soll ich verbessern? Ah. Oh, das habe ich eigentlich nicht wollen. Psychology. Soll ich verbessern? Psychology, Eloquence oder Strength? So, Eloquence ist, dass ich, wenn ich so beim Reden kann ich so halt, ich kann Leute besser überzeugen. Strength ist halt, ja, ich bin stärker. Und Psychology ist, dass ich so, jetzt eben, wenn ich so das Zeug untersuche, dass ich so besser Verstand und so mehr Insight kriege. Was soll ich machen? Eloquence, ja. Gut.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did someone escape the fire? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Stört der Ventilator eigentlich? So. Nebenbei.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Nö, hört man nicht. Ah, top. Weil da ist halt echt warm.
This door is locked.
Hello, little red friend. Haben doch vorher jetzt noch gewittert, wo ich aus dem Esssaal... Okay, ich habe nichts gesagt. The History of Medicine. Oh, habe ich jetzt... Ah, cool. Ein Upgrade gemacht bei Medicine. Ja, echt viele Kamine, Alter. Das ist jetzt schon der dritte. Im Esszimmer ist einer gesehen, in dem Kampfzimmer ist einer gesehen und da jetzt einfach mitten im Gang. Bro, du weißt, dass die Money haben, wenn die fucking drei go.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Ey, yo, ich habe
A crowbar could prove useful.
Das ist jetzt so ein Ding gesehen. Du hast gesehen, es ist so Ding, so grün gesehen, so ein grünes Lupensymbol. Das ist, wenn du da irgendwo bei einem von denen, ich weiß, ich glaube bei dem, oder nein, ich glaube bei dem, wenn du bei dem nicht hoch genug bist, dann kannst du manche Sachen nicht finden, wie zum Beispiel eben die Crowbar, weil die ein grünes Symbol hat und nicht einfach ein weißes. Weiße heisst, das kannst du immer finden. Und grün heisst, du musst ein bestimmtes Level dort haben, um so Zeug finden können. Ey. Ey, yo. Ah.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Ja, cool.
Dated 1818.
Cool.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's
okay.
Frankenstein.
Okay, ist okay.
Dated 1818.
Gut. Okay, das Sound ist gerade...
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Fair enough.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
So wie gefühlt jedes Piano. Ah, das ist ja kein Piano, das ist ja... Das ist der Unterschied zwischen einem Piano und einem Flügel. Beautiful, Alter. Fucking magnificent, Digga. Ja. So eine Büste will ich auch daheim haben, Alter. Richtig schön.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Und Nummer 4.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Nein, ich schwör, hat jetzt nicht gedacht. Fuck.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Der Polygon Head vor allem. Polygon Skull. Und die Büste, warum sind da so viele ugly Büsten, Alte? What the fuck?
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Oh, und noch eine Crowbar. Wahrscheinlich, wenn man die im anderen Raum nicht gefunden hat, hat man dort die gefunden. Probably, schätze ich jetzt mal. Das Game ist weniger Horror und mehr Atmosphäre-Game, by the way.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Weller. Okay. Boah, wie viele Kopien von Moby Dick kann ich da rumlegen, Alter? Das ist schon das dritte, was mir jetzt aufgefallen ist. Ah, ich bin da vorne nicht raufgekommen. Das nächste Moby Dick, das nächste Moby Dick. Nochmal ein Moby Dick. Da sind gerade 2 Moby Dicks. Nochmal 2 Moby Dicks.
Locked.
Oh. Hier, keine Steps.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Whoa, damn, this boy got some nightmares, what the fuck?
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
I don't know, the fucking monsters on the wall? What the fuck did he see?
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Okay, aber jetzt... Haha.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Das verstehe ich nicht genau. Von wo weiß jetzt der Detective, Mann, den ich spiele, dass da irgendwelche Nightmare-Bilder gegangen sind? Es sind ja keine da. Wo will er das wissen? Ah, weil jetzt so am Boden.
What was going through that boy's mind?
Und Medizin liegt da am Boden. Cool. Ah. Office Key. Steht da. Ey, yo! Ey, yo! Ey. Ich frage mich, was der Dad da gemacht hat.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Das ist okay, ich bin im wichtigen Zimmer. Ah ja, voll, ja. Hauptsache, die einzig normale Büste in dem Haus steht einfach da im fucking Demon Summoning Room.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Okay. Painting for Boston Client. Painting for JF. Boston Client, Boston Exhibition. FS. The Shambler for FS. Gift. Painting for Dr. F. Treatment. Painting for AD. Interessant. Keine Ahnung, wer das ist.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Soll das ein Name sein, den wir kennen? Hör auf, dich die ganze Zeit zu verbrennen, Alter, du dumme Neger.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Also, naja, das kann man so verstehen, dass sie sich lieben, oder? And forever it will bind us. Das kann man auch nicht als Liebe sehen.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Apparently.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Dude, vorher hat er so fette Analyse gemacht und Kratzspuren, oh, da ist jemand im Brand entkommen. Und jetzt hat es so überall Kratzspuren und jetzt ignoriert er es einfach.
Bradley? Is that you?
Oh, fuck no.
What will her room reveal about her?
Ah, okay. Jetzt auch wieder. Hatte ich nicht den Skill.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Hätte ich nicht den Reveal-Skill, hätte ich den Schlüssel hier nicht gefunden und hätte so müssen hier reinkommen. Also in das Zimmer. So viel zu kein Horror. By the way, ich habe gedacht, du bist nicht mehr da, David. Weil mir zeigt es oben rechts iViewer an. Und das bin ich selber, weil ich halt quasi den Stream in YouTube offen habe zum Kommentar lesen.
Barbiturates? Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Okay. Ja, das Game ist mostly kein Horror. Ich habe gesagt, ja okay, kein Horror ist ein bisschen vielleicht übertrieben. Aber auf jeden Fall mehr atmospheric Horror anstatt halt Ding.
Is anyone there?
You! Stop!
Ey, yo, Alter! Ja, spring! Fuck, wo ist er Arne? Fuck, wo ist er Arne?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
Shut up.
A
I'll
sea
cover
shanty.
you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Ich glaube, in jedem von diesen Dingen, wenn ich tu mal schnell. So.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Da sind mehr. Das Silla. Nein. I don't see a way out. Oil. Oh. Für die Lampe. Ja, dann bin ich ja ein liebes Führzeug.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Hey, what happened to America?
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Ja, dann. Oh Gott. Boston. Wo ist Boston? Wir sind an der Küste von Boston. Bruh. Ist ja eine alte Map. Da, wo ist Boston?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Das ist North America. Und wir sind... Australia. New Zealand. Indian Ocean. Africa. Switzerland. Say Switzerland. Schade.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Wo ist eine Ostküste? Also... Da irgendwo.
Seems like this came from a log.
Oh. 42 Nord, 70 West ist Darkwater. Oh, fuck, muss ich die jetzt alle merken? Ich weiß.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Ich müsste da irgendwo. Ah, was ist jetzt gesehen? Ah. Warte jetzt. Nein, ja, ich hab's nicht.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
42 Nord, 70 West. 42 Nord, 70 West. 42 Nord. So. Nein.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Fuck, Alter, ich hab doch keine Ahnung, Digga. Oh Mann.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. This panel is movable.
Oh.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
Got a crowbar. Got a crowbar. Use
With
the crowbar.
this, I should be able to force the gears.
Ja. Fuck the Rad. Oh, fuck. Was kaputt gemacht? Ja, fuck the Rätsel.
Well done, Pierce.
Schieß aufs Rätsel, Alter. Ich force es einfach. Das Game ist so geil, Alter. Klar, du könntest die Zeit damit verbringen, das fucking Rätsel zu lösen. Indem du genau das fucking lange tun und das andere Scheiße.
The secret passage under the manor.
Halt die Schnauze.
It's like a detective novel.
Okay, halt die Schnauze.
That guy must have already
Halt die
gotten
Schnauze,
far.
Alter.
Yeah.
Aber nein.
And he had a direct means of entry.
Kann ich? Habe ich jetzt den Crowbar noch? Inventory. Ich habe den Crowbar nicht mehr. Oh Mann. Jo.
Retreat to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look.
Yo.
Someone's been here recently.
3 seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? What is this mask supposed to represent?
Oh, yo, Cthulhu. Ey, yo. Okay, irgendetwas übersehe ich gerade. Irgendetwas übersehe ich gerade. Aber was? Was übersehe ich? Was übersehe ich? Irgendetwas übersehe ich gerade, David. Irgendetwas übersehe ich gerade. Irgendetwas. Und ich weiß nicht was. Cthulhu. Yeah, I know. Irgendwas übersehe ich, weil ich komme nicht aus dem Modus raus. Ah.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Jetzt.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Ah. Investigate das fucking weirde Ding an der Wand. Nee.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Disfigured, der Typ ist fucking beautiful, Alter. What do you mean? Okay, this goes deep. Nein, ich will eigentlich nicht meine Lampe benutzen. Die verbraucht mega viel Öl. Obwohl, hier hat viel mehr Licht. Nein, hallo. Digga, hör auf, das fucking Feuerzeug zu benutzen. Not sure, ob das eine Zeichnung ist.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Consult diary. I managed to open the secret door in Charles Hawkins' office. It opened out to the steps into the stone. They led to a network of underground caves. The robber can't have gone that way. A table of 3 chairs. This is strange. Oh, what does? French. Ich will nicht in das Wasser rein, gotta be honest. Okay. Ciao, David.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh mama. Das sieht nicht stabil aus.
An old diary. A sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old.
Das hat die andere zeichnet. Das ist das, was sie das Bild gemacht hat mit den Steinen, die wegfliegen und so. Und er gesagt hat, das Painting ist weird oder so. Ja, nein.
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
Okay, du ignorierst also einfach das Monster, das so rumchillt. Gut.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep? These buildings seem to have come out of the water. Time has weakened these structures.
Hey Pius.
Hallo Pascal. Ich glaube, dass du gestern beim Event dabei gewesen bist.
Event?
Astralis.
Gestern war Sonntag.
Ja.
Das habe ich gestern gemacht.
Event auf Astralis.
I don't have time to search them all.
Immer am Sonntag, oder was?
Ja. Manchmal fällt es auch aus, aber normalerweise ist es am Sonntag.
Okay.
Sonntag 8 bis oft 10, so der dumme.
Damn.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly
Erstmal ist
not
eigentlich
whale.
einfach nur ein Abenteuer gesehen. Aber als Belohnung hat es einen Skill gegeben. Ein neues Skill. Womit man eine Schalterbox kann öffnen kann, ohne sie zu platzieren zu müssen.
Oh, cool. Aber da hat man eh nicht gebraucht. Also mehr hat er nicht gebraucht.
Jo, die hat er nicht
Ich habe keine Schalterbox.
Jo, aber ich muss sagen, das Skill ist schon nicht schlecht. Ja.
Das ist cool.
Ja. Und ich habe jetzt Ziegenhorn.
Wo ja so viel bringt.
Du wirst mich die ganze Zeit hören, wenn du in deinem Haus nebendran bist.
Ich komme aber nie wieder online.
Dafür habe ich jetzt kein Bert mehr, nur
What's
noch
going on here?
Bert, das Einhorn.
Piers! Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
Meine einzige Geist, die im Keller
We'll
ist,
see.
hat das
I'll go
Forum
on.
eben abgegeben.
Try to go
Jetzt
down on
Nummer
your
1,
side.
also ist jetzt ein Einhorn.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Du spielst Call of Cthulhu. Was auch immer das ist.
So eine Horror-Mystery-Game.
Okay.
Ich bin auf YouTube am Streamen.
mit deiner Stimme oder wie?
Ja. Und mit deiner jetzt auch.
Oh shit. Verklag dich, du hast mir's nicht genug früh gesagt. Was?
Creepy.
A mass grave. A table for sacrifice?
I gotta... Okay. I can't breathe. What's happening?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. A pre-Columbian tribal dagger, probably destined for scarification rituals. Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
Das Buch, das ich gerade gefunden habe, hat der Typ vor einer Bar gelesen. Vielleicht ist der auch. Cthulhu ist gerade name-dropped worden. Interessant. Cthulhu, ja. Oh, die killen der Dude. Oh nein. Oh.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fetagen.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink, Hupadk, Cthulhu, Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that
Locked.
his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig, Hupadk, Cthulhu, Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yor El Cthulhu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Yor El Cthulhu Bogshuk.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awake.
La Cthulhu Nafal Fatag.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Stelbisna Cthulhu
Bring me more sacred flesh.
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them? Again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Cthulhu, Lenalaf, Kleel Nochschlag, Relay, Gorkanira, Sigof, Enia Bedach, Gif, Kristelbas, Natulu, Lenalaf, Kleel Nochschlag, Relay, Gorkanira, Sigof, Enia Bedach, Gif, Kristelbas, Natulu.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
You shouldn't have seen this. It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Schade.
My leg! Ah. Light! At last.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Elektroschrott. Ah. So. Dann kann es ja weitergehen. Oh yes, give me drugs.
Pissed on it. Pissed on it.
Du cuttest gerade die ganze Zeit ab.
He's having a seizure.
Schau.
Genau.
He will survive. Strong subject.
Ist so besser, als wenn ich nicht mehr abgehalten habe.
Musst du. Oh.
There. Opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller. I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
Je zult vrienden te heimen gezien.
What? No!
Ja, ich erzähl's dir gerade, ist gerade eine Cutscene wackelt. Oh.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Creep is on.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swooped over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Komm schon. Visual reveal für Cthulhu. Come on.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
Oh God.
What's going on here?
Kann ich speichern? Nein? Schade.
What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here.
There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Game saved. Perfect. Good. Return to the main menu. Yes. Alright. Geiles Game bis jetzt. Ach, geiles Game.